Okay, this is our top 3 big PS2 platformers. We'll just show you what we think of them, what we like, what we don't like, crap like that.
Yeah.
We'll start off with Jak, which is the best.
Okay. Jak's best.
So Jak and Daxter started out in 2001.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, it was like...
Essentially a Mario clone. Like, it was a clone
Yeah,
of, like,
it was a Mario 64 clone, but it was great. There were no loading times. It was pretty big too. The music was really interesting.
The music was pretty cool. Like, it had this.
Yeah.
It had like this weird I don't really know how to describe it, but it had like this weird I think tribal bent to it.
Yeah.
But
kind of like Crash Bandicoot.
Cool. It was it was kind of lighthearted.
Then the second game. Holy crap. That was a big change. Second game came out in 03.
The second game came out and then, really all you had to do is look at the trailers to see essentially, because it's kind of like what it was doing. Like, the trailers showed, Jak, doing, these big, one-linery, action hero phrases, and the trailer was blaring rock music and showing him, shooting guns. So you could totally tell, the entire focus of the ad campaign was just, he's really awesome, he's shooting things, and holy crap.
Yeah.
He's got a mini beard.
Yeah, also the lightheartedness, was taken away from the first game.
Lightheartedness was pretty much gone.
Yeah. There's a lot more emphasis on... there's a lot of fun platforming, but there's a lot of emphasis on, shooting, and it had quite a lot of mini-games, too.
Yeah, that was the thing, is that one was the one that really was focusing on mini-games.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, Jak and Daxter, or I think at least the first 2 titles, was really just based on being a combination of Crash Bandicoot and something else.
Yeah.
The first Jak and Daxter was supposedly a mix of Crash Bandicoot and Legend of Zelda. Or some sort of action RPG type thing. And then, with Jak 2, they were essentially trying to make Grand Theft platformer. So they were always trying to make some sort of weird hyper-advanced Crash Bandicoot mixed with something else.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't think it really came into its own and really became its own thing until I think Jak 3.
Yeah. The difficulty was ramped up a lot. Freaking...
Oh, yeah. And that's because, Naughty Dog freaked out when people were complaining about how it was too easy.
Yeah, in Jak 1.
When Jak 1 was too easy, and then they're like, oh, alright, so we'll make this impossible.
Yeah. So some of the stuff wasn't too bad, but, it was pretty hard.
Yeah. It really focused you to, really get to know the control scheme and, really learn, a lot of the intricacies about it.
Yep.
They made it so that you had to have a certain amount of skill in order to progress.
Yeah. Jak 3.
Okay, here's the thing. Jak 3 is really, it's the best, but it's also, I think, the worst in some respects, out of the main trilogy. Because when Jak 3 is good, Jak 3 is really, really good. But when Jak 3 is bad, Jak 3 makes me want to chuck the controller out of the window. More than Jak 2. Because I'm at least good at platformers, I am crap at any car-based gameplay.
Oh, gosh. Yeah,
It doesn't help that the physics engine is completely broken.
Yeah, a lot of it takes place in the desert, so you have to be driving around, the whole wasteland. You have to do extremely hard missions with this horrible physics engine.
If you trip over, small rock?
Yeah, small rock, you'll go flying.
Over, a cardboard box in the wind.
It's like Carmageddon.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, oh, what was it? It was like that video I showed you where it had all the Grand Theft Auto, and it had all the cars just flying around everywhere.
Yeah, that's Carmageddon. I think that's Carmageddon.
I think so. Carmageddon is also the name of a really old car combat game.
Yeah.
But Jak 3 is really good because I think because it sort of combines what was good about Jak 2 and what was good about Jak 1.
And then it combines what was bad. So.
This Jak 3 feels much more. It feels much more like a Jak game, I think, than 2, because 2 felt it felt kind of like a Jak game, but it felt more like a spiritual sequel.
Yeah, it did.
It felt more like maybe System Shock to BioShock, I think.
Yeah.
Where there was a definite link between the two games, but it was.
Yeah.
But it was very different.
Very
different game. Oh, we didn't talk about Dark Jak and Light Jak.
Oh yeah, we should. Dark Jak. I didn't really like him in Jak 2 because he was too hard to control, and he still is kind of in Jak 3. Light Jak
doesn't really have a purpose, I don't think, in Jak 2. I mean, in Jak 2, I think it's kind of more like a supersonic move. Where you have to unlock it, and then you can just use it at certain points.
But it has to tie into the Dark Eco story.
Yeah, but it doesn't serve as much of a gameplay purpose.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't at all.
It has a lot of a story purpose in Jak 2, but it doesn't have as much of a gameplay purpose in Jak 2.
No.
Where it's just this big special move. Jak 3 has much more of a gameplay purpose because they have specific things designed for dark powers and light powers.
Mm-hmm.
So they're much more involved with the story and with the gameplay.
Okay. So that was our part 1.
Yep.
We're at 7 minutes now. We gotta upload this, so